So my tip for the day deals with another problem that a lot of people have when they are learning English. You know this problem. You get very focused, you get very motivated, you decide, I am going to learn English. I am going to learn to speak fluent English. However, very quickly you run into a little problem, or quite a big problem. You know this one very well. The problem is that learning English or learning any language is incredibly, astoundingly boring. It really is. It's not fun. Just to demonstrate, nobody says, I want to learn English. They say, I want to speak English. Nobody wants to learn a language. They want to speak a language. It's the same thing when you go to the gym. I would love to be ripped and shredded like Brad Pitt in Fight Club, but I don't want to go to the gym and starve myself every single day. But I want to look that way. You know, same thing here. You want to speak the language. You don't want to learn the language. The fact is, it really is one of the most boring things you can do with your time. Now, I say that to people, and people will often say, well, no, Matt, there are many more boring things you could do. For example, you could paint the walls of your house, and then you could watch the paint dry. And to which I say, well, maybe that's more boring, but what you could do is paint one wall green, one wall red, one wall blue, for example, different colors. You choose the colors, I don't mind. And then you could watch and see which color dries fastest and which color dries slowest. So you see, you can create a competitive element between the paints, and it becomes much, much more interesting than learning a language. So I've made my point. We agree. Learning a language, studying English, it's the most boring thing you can possibly do with your time. The question becomes, what do you do about that? Because it's difficult to spend a lot of time doing something that you find boring. If you are a coach, an analyst, or anyone working in the world of football, and you think that your English might be a problem for your career, then don't forget that you can download my free ebook, Speak Fluent Football. It goes over the 3 keys you need to improve your English so that you can work in an English-speaking environment. Click the link in the description below to get it today. So I have one word that I think is very important when dealing with this. That word is routine. Routine. You need a routine to improve your English. It could be 20 minutes a day. It could be 1 hour a day. It could be 30 minutes twice every second day. I don't know. It's up to you. You need to find a routine that works best for you. As an example, for me, I currently learn French, and I spend about 30 to 45 minutes every day practicing my French. I do it second thing in the morning. I get up, I do a little bit of exercise, very light exercise, just to make my brain work, and then I study my French. The reason I do it so early in the morning is that way it's done, it's finished, it's gone. I don't need to worry about it anymore. Now, you might disagree that learning a language is the most boring thing in the world, but a fact for many people is that it is very difficult to commit a lot of time because they don't find it interesting. However, you want to speak English to a high level, you want to speak English very well for your career, for your work, you need to put in the time. So, you need to create a routine. It's very important. It's something you should do. So that's my big tip for you, okay? Start small. You can start with just a couple of minutes in the morning every day. I think the morning is the best. This way, like I said, you get it out of the way and it's done and it is completed. That is my big tip. If you make it regular, you will see improvements, and this will make the whole process a lot easier. So that's my big tip for today. Get yourself a routine. All right, today's question. So we just spoke about how learning English is not the most interesting thing in the world. So my question for you, why? What is it about learning a language that you dislike the most? Is it the fact that it's boring, or is there something else that you dislike about learning a language? I'd like to know what you think, what you have to say, so please put it down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found this useful and not too boring, please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll catch you next time on Fluent Football.